So here are a couple of tips as you think about who may be good raters for your 360. I think it is important that because it's a comprehensive assessment, that the people have some interaction with you and they know you and they can fill out the questions. And so I think it is important that people that you actually can give you maybe some examples of things that you've done, people who can actually give you some examples of impact that you've had on them or the organization. And so as a core, I think that is important as you think about your raters. I will say this, though. Think about also your development goals. And so sometimes it's a good idea to say, well, it may be really useful to have ratings from people who you don't know quite as well. And that can actually help you on a number of levels. One, sometimes it can give you information about what is your initial impression or impact on people who don't know you very well. So sometimes if you've only had a couple of interactions with a person, it's really good to know how you're showing up and what the first impression you're giving, which is very important from a leadership perspective. So think about making sure that even though you have some people who can give you detailed information, it's really good to have some people who also can really give you some first impact information as well. Another thing to think about is we don't want to impact everyone equally. So if there's a particular department, a particular executive, a particular board member that you really want to hear from, it's important to reach out beyond just your immediate circle. And again, even though they may not be able to give you day-to-day information, it's really good to know how you're thought of strategically, what your brand is, and you have a pretty broad brand. So I think it's really be thoughtful and get a mix of people who both know you really well and people who don't quite know you as well, but who can also have very useful information for you. So.